scared and sort of excited. We are leaving because my mom has an opportunity for a better job. I will miss my friends so much. I'm going to America with Mom and my brother Henry. I'm bringing some photos to remind me of home. I hope to be able to return someday.
I still remember the day my mom came into my room and said I would be going to America. I was so happy because I could finally see my uncle again, who's been away from Hungary for a long time. He's like a father to me. I hope I can work with him in America.
I'm going to America. I'm bringing family photos, a few books, and pictures my mother made for the trip. I'm very sad because I will be leaving my family, friends, and pets. It's a hard decision to leave, but I know my life will be better. The people in school say that in America the streets are paved with gold. I hope that's true. I'm leaving with my grandfather, Pop, and my brother Nicholas, and my brother doesn't have to join the Russian army. My mom is already in America. My dad died 2 years ago. It hasn't been easy, but Pop says it's going to be better. I am bringing my most special possessions. A family photo taken when Dad was still alive, a locket with a picture of my mom and dad, and my precious violin.
We have been saving up for years, and we finally have enough money to buy tickets and steerage aboard the steamship to America. I am excited to live in a better place where there are more opportunities. I know I will miss my friends and family that we leave behind in Italy, but Mom and Dad say we cannot miss this chance for a better life.
My father is already in America and has finally sent enough money for me to buy a first-class ticket aboard the steamship to join him. I remember the day my mother told me I was going and would soon be reunited with my father. I only had 2 days to pack and say my final goodbyes. That night, I lay on my pillow thinking about what would happen to me when I got there. I am not able to take all of my belongings, only some clothes, a hunboat, and a family photo.
My family and I are leaving because our homeland is becoming more dangerous. I remember the day my mom told me. I was sewing when my mom tapped me on the back. Tears were in her eyes. I did not know why she was sad, but I soon found out. My parents had been saving for a long time for tickets. I'm thankful to be traveling in first class. I'm sad to be leaving some of my family behind, but also happy to be starting a new life. I look at the colorful quilts I'm making, and I know this will forever remind me of my beloved Guatemala. The Nazis are invading Poland and other countries. My family is Jewish, and they believe that a safer life awaits me in America. My father left about 10 years ago. I will be traveling alone to meet him in New York. I will have to go to work in his shop as soon as I get there. Together, my father and I hope to bring over the rest of my family. I'm scared to leave my family in conditions such as these. I'm also scared to be traveling alone. I could only bring a few mementos, so I chose a menorah and a family photo. As I hug Mother for the last time, lots of thoughts race through my head. I think about my family and the invading Nazis and how I'm scared. I think about seeing my father for the first time in 10 years. I wonder if I will recognize him. When we finally get to the dock, I see thousands of people, all having an American dream. It was more people than I'd ever seen in my entire life. Before we were allowed on the boat, we had to pass inspections. Fortunately, Henry, Mom, and I all passed. Now we're off to begin our journey. As I started walking towards the train that would take me to the docks, I waved to my family for the last time. When we get there, I see the biggest ship I've ever seen. There are so many people. I see a woman in a big sun hat looking at me. She starts speaking my language. Her name is Olivia. We agreed that we will try to stay together the whole way as we board the ship. I have begun my American dream.
I'm scared about going on the big boat to America, and sad that I have to leave the rest of my family in Hungary. The big day came. I took a train to the boat. I got on the boat and went straight up to deck, leaned over the edge, and watched the pier get smaller and smaller until it was gone. I knew my old life would just be a memory.
As I get ready to leave, I pick up my coat and wrap it around me. And I think of all my happy memories and I knew that as long as I have my coat with me, I'll always have a piece of home in my heart.
The big day had finally come for me to begin my journey. I can still remember the sound of the stairs of my home creaking as I walked down them one last time before starting off for the ship. On the day I left, I had many emotions. I was excited, afraid, and worried for the journey that lay ahead of me. I took my first step on the ship, found my bed, and watched my homeland slowly slip away into the fog as the ship pulled away. I will send money back, and someday my whole family will be reunited once again. My journey to America has just begun.
Off to America!